What is going on, ladies and gents? Going to be bringing you the top 5 biggest mistakes that I see going on in matchmaking right now, and that is going to be the first one is going to be getting a little bit too confident, or getting a little too cocky when you find that first frag or something. So like, say you're popping around, say you're coming out of CT and you're like, damn, and you start going over here. I don't know, there's boss right here. So you come over here and you're like, oh shit, and then you go back up, and then you let them all come through, and then you just kind of pop around the corner. You pick one guy up, and then you're just hungry for more because you think you can get the ace or whatever. So just boom, boom. But you don't want to do that unless you know, like, hey, they have pistols. I can probably do this. You don't want to just keep going for the kills. You kind of just want to, cause say it's like a 3v5 situation. You just want to like get 2 kills, and then it's a 3v3, and then you can back up, wait for your team, and then they can come around and help you out. And then you just don't risk your life that much because. Alright, and for the second one, say your teammate or something like that, they get an op or something. So say you got an op, and you think, hey, I can win this round because I have an op, and you think that you're the best op in the game. You think you Kenny S. See, like, I got a sticker on here, Kenny S. So I think I can harness the power of Kenny S. That can't happen all the time. So say I'm like, oh dude, don't worry, I got this guy in the middle. I'll just peek out at him, and then you die. Oh shit, I lost the op. Now we just lost the round. But your teammate is probably gonna be like, yo bro, if I had that op, dude, I would have been able to get him, blah blah blah. He's gonna start like shitting on you, like, oh bro, you're so fucking bad, dude, you should have given me that op, I would have won the round. And you're just sitting there, you just like want to shit talk him again, and be like, dude, you just want to keep on, you want to let him have it, but you can't let him have that. You can't turn toxic, or else everybody on your team's gonna start turning toxic. And then say we go over T-spawn, say this team, we win 8 rounds in a row. And then they start like freaking out at each other, like, bro, Jeffrey, you fucking suck, bro. And then they get out of spawn or whatever. And this kid's pissed off at him because he stole his gun or something like that. He's gonna start murdering his own teammates, and then he gets kicked for, whatever. I've seen this happen so many times where like we just start winning rounds, we start playing really well as a team, and the other team just can't handle it. They just start freaking out at each other. They just start getting toxic, and that is not what you want. Alright, if you have to, just freaking mute the guy so that you don't stoop to his level of toxicity. Just remember that you gotta ignore him, because if you start doing it, then he's gonna probably start team killing you, whatever, and it's all downhill from there. Just don't engage with the toxic players, and then you won't become toxic. It's easy as that. Alright guys, and for number 3 that I see for being one of the biggest mistakes in matchmaking is that people do not make strats for the round starts, and this causes so many round losses because people don't know where they're going. They don't get there in time before the T's get there, blah blah blah. Say you're sitting in spawn and then nobody's talking or whatever, they're just like sitting quietly, nobody calls it anything, and everybody just starts going A. Like 5 people start going A, maybe one guy goes mid, but like 4 people are going A, and then you're like, oh shit, I gotta go B because no one's going B. So you just gotta freaking hustle your ass over here, and these guys, the T's they're already like on their way here because they got a really good B spawn, and this might be the worst case scenario, like when you're coming out. So say the T's are already over here, they do the basic pop flash out, and then you're sitting over here at door just getting to B site because you didn't make the strat before the round started, and you get flashed, and then you already lost B site because you didn't get there fast enough. So that's basically the round over, unless your team can pull some miracle out of their ass and freaking take back the site. You just gotta make strats for the round start. Say you're on T side, and no one's calling strats. You got one guy with the bomb going mid. That's a horrible idea. And then you got like 3 guys going A long. You got like 1 guy going B. You don't want that because your team's all spread out. I mean, it's fine to have like 1 lurk player, but if you got 3 guys going A, the guy with the bomb going mid, this literally happened in the last game. This guy, we didn't call a strat, and there was 3 guys going A. I was going A, and some random guy was going B. And this guy brought the bomb mid. He brought the bomb mid, and then he just lost it right here. You know what happened? We took A site, alright? We took A site. It was a 2v2 or something like that. We took A site, and then we started coming over here by cat. We tried to get the bomb because it was down right here, and then we tried getting out, and this guy from lower just killed us. So if you make a strat before the round starts, that could be the decider of winning the round or losing the round. Just make sure that you make the strat. Anybody on your team makes a strat before the round starts, or else you might be screwed for the whole entire game. Because you don't have a strat caller, then it's literally as simple as, you don't even need to be like a professional strat caller. All you gotta do is just say, yo team, let's just go A or whatever. We're gonna be like, alright guys, let's go cat, and freaking Bill, you go lurk B or something like that. It's literally easy as that. Just make sure that you have like a coordination of where your team's going, or else you're screwed. Alright guys, and this next one, it's the number 4 of the top 5, and this is one that I see happening a lot. People, they think they're freaking happy with the deagle or something, and they just think, oh yeah bro, I can do this, don't worry man, I'll buy a deagle. You know, they have like 1700, they buy a deagle and armor, and your team, it's like they already lost 2 rounds. They just keep forcing, this guy keeps forcing up because he thinks he can make something happen with the deagle. Like, don't force up every round, man. You just gotta, like, it's fine if you lose the first round and you force up the second round, because then you can buy like the 4th and 3rd round. But if you just keep losing and you just keep buying this deagle, you're gonna be screwed for the whole game. And if you start, I've seen people, they just, once they start losing rounds, they just start giving up because they don't have, especially on CT side, they don't have the money that T's do. Like when you lose a couple rounds, you have enough for an AK and armor. But what I see on CT is people just start losing rounds. They lose like 5 rounds, and they can't buy still because they just keep forcing up with deagles or 5.7s or something. And you just gotta be patient with your money. Like you just gotta kind of sit back, take the losses with the USPs or whatever. Maybe something will happen. Buy a P250 if you have like 2500 or something. Just don't buy every round, or else you're gonna be screwed for the entire game. Alright? I mean, some of you guys are probably like, yo, tripod dude, I already know these tips. Like, what are you doing? And I mean, like, I know these too, but I still forget about them, and everybody needs a reminder once in a while. So this could definitely help even some globals out that already forgot about this. Like, trust me. Alright guys, and for the last one, number 5 is gonna be, just stop trying to do everything yourself. Just start listening to your teammates. It might hurt you inside because you're not used to listening to your teammates. I mean, maybe you're the strat caller or something. But if you're losing on T side and you're like, don't worry bro, I got a deagle, or I got an AK, I can do this, alright? And you're just sitting over here and you're just like, yeah, you guys can go B or something like that, and say like you've been lurking the past 5 rounds and you just keep dying. Just stop trying to be the hero. Stop trying to be, say you're in T-spawn, you're being the T-spawn hero. Just stop trying to be that one guy that thinks they can ace it every round. Just start listening to your team. If they start like being like, yo bro, come with us, just start coming with them. Like, I've seen so many people who don't have mics and they just try to do everything themselves. They try to be the hero. They try to be the guy who gets the ace or the freaking clutch, and they're never with the team. Like, they just sit in the most random spots, and they're always last live because they're never in the right spot. I mean, sure, there's lurks, but say you get like a lurk pick, you usually don't push in because you're the only one there. You just get the pick and you get information. You're not waiting to be last alive. Like, that's not what lurks are supposed to do. And it's just like, I've seen this happen so many times where people with no mics, they just think they can do everything themselves. And just, I mean, if you don't have mics, just remember, if you can hear your teammates, just try to listen to them. Don't be that guy that thinks they can, thinks of the one-man army team, and they just think they can do everything themselves. Just start trying to play more like a team, and you'll start winning more games, trust me. Alright guys, that's going to do it for my top 5 mistakes that I see going on in Counter-Strike right now. Or even, they've probably been going on forever, but I've seen these happen for so long. I've seen these happen since I was like gold. And you just, I mean, you might already know these tips, say you're global league, you're like, oh damn bro, I already know these, dude. Just try to keep them in the back of your head. I mean, you might think I'm a noob because I'm MGE or whatever, but nah bro, I was LE before the update or the patch, whatever you guys want to call it. Just remember, keep these ideas in the back of your head. Just make sure if you start listening, if you start just trying to remember these while you're playing, you'll start winning so many more games. Just don't be toxic or whatever. That's like one of the biggest things. You just can't turn toxic, or else you're just gonna lose. Just trust me on that. Alright, just try to play smart. Try to remember these. If you can start remembering these literally every game, you'll just start playing like such a better person. Alright, so that's gonna do it. If you guys enjoyed it, just leave a like, sub, whatever. I mean, this is my first not tutorial, this is my first like tip video, sort of. Not really a tip video, but sort of like a rant almost on is top 5 people that, or the top 5 things that happen in Counter-Strike that I don't really know what the fuck I'm saying. Like, sub, comment what you guys want me to do. If this is even any good, just let me know. Alright, deuces.